So I'm going to make a couple of ginger bug beers with some organic fruit juice that I got at Costco and my ginger bug that I've been brewing for about 5 days. And I would like you to join me, see how it's done. First of all, to make your ginger bug, I added about a 1/4 cup of chopped up ginger to distilled water, about 1.5 cups of distilled water with the rind on, like the skin, because the skin is what has the yeast for fermentation. And then you add a couple of tablespoons of sugar. Now every single day of the week you want to add another tablespoon of chopped up ginger, fresh chopped up ginger, and another couple of tablespoons of sugar. Mix it in because that's the fuel for your ginger bug. And then you're going to put this cheesecloth on top so it can breathe. Otherwise it would like break the jar with the fermentation that's going to occur. And if you look really close, you can see the bubbles on top, which indicate that it is fermenting. And if it smells kind of yeasty through here, then you know that you've got a good ginger bug that's going to work. So what I'm going to do next is add 1/3 cup of the ginger bug to each bottle, and then add the juice till it hits about right here, so there's some room so that when it pops it won't explode or make a big mess, because you need to give room for that fermentation. You're going to want to filter out or strain out the ginger as you pour it into your measuring cup, and you can stick it back in after if you want. So I filled up my bottles with that 1/3 cup mixture, and if you'll notice my cute measuring cup that I made at Next of Kiln down here in Sylvan Lake, you could check that out too. That's awesome. But of course I made a giant mess, so it's all slick over here because I cleaned it all up. But hey, I always say in art class, if you're not making a mess, you're not having fun. Now let's fill up this bottle with the mango orange flavor. Oop, making that mess again. So I've got them all in the bottles now, and as you could see, trying to fill them one-handed was a big giant mistake, and the mess became more than I really could bear. So, you know, making ginger beer doesn't have to be that difficult, it seems. At the farmers markets, I was buying bottles like this for $20, and so, you know, gut healthy. It changes the sugars in these juices into something that's good for you, digestible, won't spike your blood sugar, because the sugars are eaten by the ginger bug that's fermenting. So, you know, you have to burp it every day. That's why I've got these bottles.